Hey friends, as I say, my community. First of all, excuse my hair. Y'all getting all of this today. I try to, help style it a little bit. But this is what we got. And that's standing there because I don't care. But welcome back, guys, to another moment with Mo. This is not the video that was supposed to be posted today. However, because I've been procrastinating and I have not edited my video. All I did was download it to edit it. I haven't even touched it to edit, and it's 2 hours long. So y'all not gonna get a whole 2 hours, but y'all probably gonna get about a good 45 minutes because I know a bunch of that gotta get deleted. I know it does. I know. But anyway, welcome back to another moment with Mo. And sorry, maybe a little shaky because we're in my room today and I'm in the bed chilling. After a long day, I've had a very, very long day today. Not bad, but long. I had a long day. But I wanted to come with a video for you guys because this one was supposed to post and I need to post. I gotta keep myself accountable. Even though I did not do my editing for the video that is actually supposed to be uploaded today, I just still decided I needed to get one out here. My plan is to have that video up by this weekend, if not next week, and I'll just do back-to-back videos for you guys. But so I had something placed on my heart, and well, it's not really placed on my heart. It was actually questions that were asked to me by a very good friend, and I did not have the answers to them at that time. And I may not even still have the answers now, but right now what I want to do is try to answer them. Okay. So, look, y'all, I ain't gonna try to cry today. I ain't gonna try to be in no feelings, no emotions, no nothing. But let's just see. Real transparency. As I say, I'll be as transparent with y'all as I can. First question. What's your vision? What's my vision? And as I was thinking of these questions, I made a list, and I made a list of the vision I have for my life, for myself. Not even for myself. Right now, it's just for my life. For myself, I am still working on that vision. There's a certain look that I'm striving for. However, it is not one that I can really describe in person. But I feel like I know it. I'll know it when I get there. So trying to find out like my vision for me personally is a lot harder than my vision, or to let me rephrase that. Me trying to communicate the vision of myself is a whole lot harder when it's personal as opposed to generalized in what I want, the things that I desire for myself. That is a whole lot easier for me to describe. So I can't necessarily put out in words the vision for myself because if you guys don't know, I'm on a weight loss journey. I've lost a lot of weight. And maybe on one of my next videos, like getting to know me, I will tell you guys how much weight I lost, because right now I don't know. But I've lost a mess ton of weight. And so my friend was just basically asking me, like, well, where do you see yourself at? What do you see? What exactly aesthetic are you looking for, basically? And I know in my head, but like I said, I cannot give it out in words. And it's hard because for a person who was a whole lot heavier and now is over 100 pounds lighter. It is kind of like a shell-shocking moment if you are not mentally prepared for it. You can still have moments of feeling like that bigger person. Regardless of whatever confidence you had at that time, this is a different ball field that you're in now. That confidence may not be the same. And sometimes it's not for me. Sometimes I don't feel like, oh yeah, I'm that chick. When I was bigger, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. Nothing at all. Whatever I was wearing, whatever I was rocking, wherever I was going, whether, I hate that, but whether or not I felt comfortable in that moment, it wasn't nothing nobody could say to me that would make me feel like I wasn't her. So, with that being said, it's still a lot that I'm filtering through, figuring out, trying to understand when it comes to like this weight loss journey and where I see myself, what aesthetic I see myself as, and where where I feel like I want to be. What is my target weight or target goal or target look? You know what I'm saying? And I don't have that right now. So, yeah. All right, next question. What do you want for yourself? So kind of the same thing as I just answered. I ain't even gonna fake with y'all. It's so simple, yet not so simple at the same time. I want a comfortable, simplistic life. And that's crazy. I ain't even gonna fake. I want a farm too. I want to own a farm. And I want to be able to go out. Hold on, pause. I am a city girl. Okay, born in the city, raised in the city. I am a country girl at heart. However, I do want to have produce at the reach of my outdoors. I want to be able to go outside and pick my produce and be able to eat off my land because I know that this is healthy. I know that there's nothing else that's added into it. I know that there's no issues with my produce when it comes to me because that's what I want. I want to be able to have my own. I don't want no big crazy farm. Like I maybe want some chickens and maybe a cow or two, not too much. I don't want no big old thing, okay? I don't want no hogs and I don't need all that. But I do want to be able to have the option to go out and get my fruits or vegetables or, whatever I decide to put on my land. I eventually want children. I am in a place where I'm 33, okay? I'm not no young. I know I'm still young. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not like 23 or in my 20s. And I feel like, and don't just hear me out. I don't know if I necessarily want to have a child myself. I am battling that moment for me, like in so many different ways. But I do want children. So if I adopt or if I end up with somebody with children, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we kind of have a blended family moment. I'm not their mother, but we have a relationship where it's like a mother type, friend type relationship, respect type, relationship. I'm down with that. Yeah, I am getting there. Like I said, if I adopt, I adopt. But no lie, as much as I love kids and the horror stories that I hear about people having kids, and the older that I'm getting, I don't know if I want to have no kids. I don't know if I want to have nobody's kids. And if it ain't my husband, I don't know. I'm sorry, I do know. I'm not having your kid, baby. No, I do want to be married. And if I have kids, I do want it to be in a family household, like a 2-parent household. I do want it to be mother, father, kids. That's what I want. That's my desire. And I want to be comfortable. Like I said, bills on auto pay, no issues. I can go grocery shopping if I need to. I can go shopping if I want to. And I'm good. I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, am I about to overdraw my account, or is this about to happen, or if am I cutting into my savings, is this going too low? I don't want them issues. I don't want them issues at all. I want to be very comfortable, and I want to feel like I'm good. That's what I want out of life, and it's a lot more to it. And maybe one day, one of these videos, I'll have a good Q&A moment, and my water, and I can really like be real with y'all, have a very extra transparent moment. Like this right here is not surface level. It's a little bit more than surface level for me, but it's still like, I like y'all and I love y'all, but y'all not about to know all my business. Okay, I gotta keep something to myself. Me and my man that ain't here yet, but on his way. Don't mind me, y'all. Okay, next question. What is your fear to do what you need to do? That's deep. It's deep. I think my fear to do what I need to do it's a lot. I fear truly being alone. I fear not fully being understood. And I know these may sound like so small and like different things, but if you've ever struggled with stuff like feeling like people don't understand you, or they don't get where you're coming from, or it just doesn't make sense, it is very hard to shake those feelings, because once you have established yourself and you are feeling as if, okay, I got a little community, I got people who understand, or they say they understand, they are very sympathetic and empathetic, like, I could come and talk to them about it. But then there are times when you are out here on your journey and you are getting it out the mud, or you're building a brand, or you are literally establishing yourself or cultivating your faith, anything like that. You're going to have naysayers, and it's going to usually come from the people who are closest to you. And, the people that's closest to you is hard because you've been vulnerable with them. You have allowed yourself to show them, you have allowed yourself to show a side of you that no other people have seen other than them. So that fear of misunderstanding is huge. It's huge for me. It's like, I don't want people to I don't want you to not understand me. And I don't want it, because I literally try to create a place for people of understanding. I may not fully like it. I may not fully understand it, but I allow you to have your moment and do what you decide that you want to do with your life. So that's a big one for me. Another fear of mine is how people would change when things change for me. I am a person who holds so much close to heart. And with me holding so much close to heart, I also hold myself close to heart in my relationships, to the point that not a lot of people get to see me, the real me. Like, that I'm gonna cry today because I'm not sad. I'm feeling blah. And I just want to lay in my bed because it's a blah day. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing bad. Nothing good. but it's blah. But people don't fully see that or understand that. But I do have that fear of when things happen for me, because I know they will, because I'm stepping out of my own way. But I do feel like that will bring about change to other people. Not everybody, but look at anybody who's ever made it, and look at the people. Not everybody that's around them are the same people who've been around them for years. People change up, people switch. And because of that fear for me, I do keep everything pretty much close to heart. I don't want to have a moment to really celebrate with people, which is unfair to myself and to people. But I do not want to be like, oh yeah, I got this going on and I'm so excited and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then 5 months down the line, I find out that you really hating on me. You're not truly happy that this is happening for me. You show happiness, but at the same time, you prayed on my downfall, like, oh yeah, I'm clapping because it sounds good, but ain't nothing happened for me yet, or this ain't happened for me yet, and I've been doing this, I've been doing that, but this ain't, happened for me. I don't want that, because that's not me. Baby, if you grinding and you hustling and you took off, your stuff is happening for you, I am happy for you. And guess what? I could be having one of the worst moments of my life. Accounts overdrawn, ain't got no money nowhere, ain't got no gas in my car, just going through. And I'm still happy for you. I'm still going to come out and celebrate you. I'm still going to show you love, because that's what I want from other people. But because I've seen so much and so many people turn and be fake and phony and hate from the people who literally been there with you and you've been there with them, and y'all seen each other like get it out the mud. Y'all seen each other grow and blossom, like you've seen it. But for one of y'all to be a hater is wild. It's wild. And it's one of the things that, because I know I have a soft heart, I know I have a love for people, I know the lengths and things that I will go through for people. And because of that, I keep a lot of stuff close to heart. I keep my feelings close to heart. My feelings get hurt so easily. But I never let people know that my feelings is hurt. I just be like, oh, okay, whatever. Keep it moving. But, okay, yeah. Let me see. Next question. Why don't you do things by yourself? So, recently, I have started bringing or adding on a lot more to myself. I have allowed myself to come out my shell a little bit, not too much, little creep. And I have been doing things and connecting with people and building relationships. So right now, it looks as if I don't do a lot by myself. However, I've always done everything by myself. And with me coming out of a phase in my life where I didn't want to be by myself, I needed people to be around me. I felt like I wasn't going to make it. Like, it just was such a horrible, like, moment for me. It was crazy, like, very crazy. And it was such an out of character moment, like, that's not me. Like, I don't even be like that. But because I went through that, I have now kind of been surrounded by different people. So like I said, it looks like I am not by myself, but the majority of the time when I'm handling stuff or I am making moves for the things that I got going on, it is by myself, because I never want somebody to feel as if I'm a hindrance to them, I'm a burden to them, anything like that, because I get it. It may be a little bit of pride, maybe, but yeah, I figured it out. I will. No harm, no foul. I don't want nobody to ever feel like I am taking advantage, anything like that. Never. But yeah, it just looks like I'm around a lot of people, or I don't even say it looks like that because it don't. But when conversations are brought up and people's names are brought up, it just seems like I'm always with somebody else. And sometimes, depending on what it is, if I'm in the gym or if I want to run and grab a smoothie, or if I want to just go out to the mall and walk around or go to a game or something like that, it just looks like I'm always have somebody else with me. But those are just probably the moments that of a conversation that you heard, and I'm not telling you everything. So then, next question: what is truly holding you back? I'm not deleting that out either. Holding me back. Me. I can't blame it on another person. I can't blame it on a situation, because everybody got a situation. What's holding me back? Me. Procrastination. A sense of fear. A sense of success. Change. Everybody can say how they feel about change. I used to be like, I love change, I accept it, I embrace it. Change. I like change that I make. I like change that I have decided to do it so I can embrace it. I do not like change where I don't have control over it. I don't think nobody does, to be honest. Change happens to everybody. But things like that, those are things that are holding me back. Not an outside person, not outside force. Nah, me. Monique. All right, couple more questions. You have, maybe just one. You have so many ideas and thoughts, and you let them fall by the wayside. Why? What a question to end with. I do have a lot of ideas. I do have a lot of thoughts. I do have a lot of moments, things that I just like, oh, this would be dope. Like, I should do this, and that all kind of trickles back into everything about this whole video. Sometimes it's a fear. Like, I want to do a podcast back in 2018, 2017. Podcast wasn't popping. Wasn't nobody doing podcasts. I've been wanting to do one. And I was like, no, I don't want to do no podcast. Ain't nobody gonna listen to me. I ain't really got much to say. I'm kind of funny, but not all the time. Then I be serious, but people don't be taking me serious. I'm gonna have to find a way to edit that. But on a serious note, like, I literally I have so much that comes to my mind, and then I talk myself down. Self-sabotage, as they would say. There's been so many opportunities about so many things, and it'll just be like, no, I ain't gonna do that. But ain't nobody doing that. That ain't the trend. That ain't nothing like that. Instead of thinking like you can be a trendsetter, you can start that. You literally are the one bringing it in. So, yeah. It'll have to be with that fear. But what I can say is now that I'm in a place in my life here in this season, in this moment, where sis gotta depend on God, nobody else. Ain't nobody else coming to my rescue. Okay. Sis ain't out here Rapunzel, let down your hair. Okay. Sis is out here getting out the mud, Pocahontas, biting. Yeah, I had to make sure. She was out there. She was in the streets. Moana out here. Y'all don't judge me for my Disney references, because sis do love a good animated movie. But on a serious note, like on some serious stuff, I feel like now that in this moment that I'm living in and being in, I have no choice but to go after it. And I'm learning that when I hit a brick wall, because I'm such a go-getter, like my mind be like, keep up. And then when I hit a brick wall, by whatever it may be, or whatever the moment was, or whatever my idea was, I'll take a break because it gets a little overwhelming. But then my break becomes too long, and it becomes procrastination, So it's kind of like one of those things that pushes me back. But now that I'm in a season, as I was saying, I have no choice but to go after it. I have no choice but to figure it out. I have no choice but to try it. I don't know if you ever did this, but you take a calculated risk. Calculated risk is you're stepping out. But my bad. But you stepping out. But with you stepping out, you know that there's something there. You know that there's a safety net. So regardless of where you step out at, you good. I'm going to just jump out because it's right there. I ain't got no issue because I got a net in case I fall. Okay, that's a calculated risk. Then there are risks. There is no safety net. You jump out, either you're going to fly or you're going to sink. What you going to do? And sometimes when you fall and sink, it's not a failure. It's a learning lesson. And I'm in that season now. I'm in that place now where I am learning how to jump and enjoy the jump. Regardless if I fly or if I sink. That's what I've got going on. So it's so funny though that this conversation was had. These questions were asked of me. And they were asked of me because I was the one who initiated it. I'm like, hey, tell me something, you've been wanting to tell me, or ask me something that you've been wanting to ask me that you feel like it's going to hurt my feelings, or that it may come across as it can, have the potential to make me feel some type of way. But I want you to be honest with me. I want the hard conversations. I want them. And so that's how this actually came about. And it hurt, because I'm not going to tell y'all some of the feedback I got, because that was literally like the conversation between me and that person. But I'm literally in this place where, like, even with me and my therapist, we're working on my identity. Who is Mo? What does Mo value? Like, not a job. Mo used to be in customer service. Mo used to manage a call center. Mo used to do this. Mo used to do that. Those are jobs. Those are occupations. Those are things that I was doing. That's not who Mo is, though. That's who Mo was paid to be and to do and to make sure it got done. Who is Mo? What does she like? What does she value? Who does she see herself as? What does she not like? What is she not okay with? Okay? Not just, oh no, just doing it because, you know what I'm saying? Who is Mo without being a people pleaser? Who is Mo that's able to say no and not feel guilty? Who is that girl? Who is Mo that's emotional? And not in a bad way. Who is Mo that loves hard, gets hurt, be down for a little bit, but get back up? Who is Mo? Okay? And so, with those questions, with the things I've been working on in therapy, it's just really been like a full circle moment for me. And it's been a moment of finding me, loving me, allowing myself to figure it out without feeling like, oh my gosh, I need to call this person and talk it out. Oh my gosh, like, I need this. And here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But for me, as I am navigating, finding me, loving me, knowing me, identifying with me, I can't do that. I can't allow one person's objective of who they think I am become who I am. A lot of people can tell you, oh my gosh, you're a great listener. You're this, you're that. You're the best therapist I've ever talked to. You're not even a therapist. You don't ever want to be a therapist. Don't allow those seeds to take root in you. Yes, I'm a great listener to my friends when I have time, when I'm open to it. Yes, I love kids. I love to be around them. I love to also take them home. Does that mean I'm supposed to be a mom? Maybe, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? There's so much that a lot of people put on you when if you know yourself, you know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you learn yourself. And you don't allow what other people think in that way to take root. When you find out who you are, you have your identity, that's when you can be like, yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely not. That is not what I'm into. That ain't my ministry. But guys, as I am flowing and going through everything that I'm going through, I want you guys to actually sit and think about that too. What's your identity? Take some of these questions, break them down. Who are you? What is it about you that you need to learn? What's it about you that you need to cut off? Who are you? What's your fear? What's holding you back from being the best you? And when you find out those questions, the answers to those questions, take steps. What's the first thing you're going to do when you find out that fear is what's holding you back? How do you fight through fear? I ain't got all the answers, but I do have those questions, and I do have this moment with you so that you are able to figure that out for yourself as well. Y'all, life is literally filled with moments, and I am literally so happy that I'm able to share my moments with you. So guys, until next time, had to check in with y'all, let y'all know what's going on. This was definitely a tough one. Not in a bad way, but just in a way that it's like, hey, I gotta look in this mirror at myself and figure out what it is. So I hope you guys are able to do that too. Bye, guys.